Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and today I am doing a very nice condo right downtown, and I will show you a couple of views here. We got some new construction going on over here and things going on over here. A lot of construction actually going on downtown Kelowna these days. This is actually a very high-end unit. I'll show you the other bedroom here I'm doing. This should be the master bedroom, of course. And walk-in closet, another little closet over here. This carpet's actually in really good shape. I've pre-vacuumed it. I only found one little spot, nothing big. But this particular condo was actually the folks that left here, moved off to the States, and he was actually one of our former mayors. And so he's moved on to the States. The City Hall of Kelowna is actually right there around behind where those trees are. And that's actually a parkade right there. And I think one of these buildings is supposed to be a medical building. Maybe it's this one here. I'm not sure. A pharmacy in the basement, so that would make sense. Or in the bottom floor there. So we're right downtown Kelowna, and not the first traffic light, but the second traffic light, I believe, is the main street there, Bernard Avenue. It goes right downtown to over there is the City Park, which is a very nice park, and of course in the distance you can see the bridge. Of course we're not seeing as well as we normally would because it's snowing. And a marina over here. And obviously a couple of big tall buildings going up over here. These are the tallest buildings now, I guess, in Kelowna. There's a few more behind me. I can't see them from this perspective that have gone up recently. So things are getting higher and higher. I guess we're growing up. Some would say that's a bad thing, but it is what it is. Anyway, so this carpet is not very little visible soiling on it. And so I'm only going to use a single step on this. Just use an Ironman pad. And we'll go pretty quick. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention, this building is the only building in Kelowna that actually has a doorman. So we've got a guy always sitting at the front door in a little office, and he's there to watch the door and let people in and out and help the residents, etc., with things that they need to get done, I guess. And but that's the only I think that's actually the only building in Kelowna that has a doorman. And his name isn't Carlton. Actually, I think it's Greg. Nice guy. So anyway, this will be a very straightforward cleaning job. Really no visible soiling that I can see anyway. And it's a good carpet. This is a nylon. I know that this particular one is anyway. It's a few years old. I'd say it's at least 10 years old. Obviously been very well cared for all of its life. I have no idea how long the previous tenants lived here. I actually never met them. They've already moved to the States, and this job was arranged through the realty company. And I had to go and pick up a key at the realty office, and I came over here, and the doorman let me in the parkade in the back, and here I am. And I actually cleaned the carpets in the hallways in this building. Been doing that for more than 10 years. They usually do it once a year, I guess. and it's very well cared for building. So I have not applied any pre-treatment or pre-spray anywhere except for one very vague spot, which was about where I'm sitting right now, but I don't even see it anymore. I've already taken it out right away, so we'll back out of this one. And over to the next one. Obviously this room was a little bit larger. And of course this machine is doing 360-degree passes per second on the carpet. And as I maneuver the machine back and forth, overlapping, it will come at the carpet fibers from every direction. I'm a little off center here, so I'm gonna see if I can improve that, which I didn't do. Try that again. I feel better. Still not quite perfect, but that's okay. Nice thing about using the rotary is how smooth and effortless it is. I know that some say how awkward they are, but I just I'll have to basically disagree with that. I mean, if you've never used one, I guess, but you get used to it pretty darn quick. And then we'll do these areas here with I've got a microfiber pad on a doodle bug, and I can get into there. So let's do a perimeter here. And now I'll do a nice consistent back and forth as I take little steps forward, overlapping as I go. And one of the things we want to always be watching is to make sure you're doing a nice even job. And I'm just feathering solution down. through my finger there. All you need to do is keep that pad a little bit damp. Now this is a center feed machine, but I could switch it to normal shower feed if I want. And most machines would be a shower feed, which means it would drop the solution onto the top of your pad driver on the edge, and your outer edge of your pad would be getting wet, but not the middle. Whereas this one puts the solution right down into the center of the pad, and the center of the pad is getting damp, and then it spreads it out from on the bottom of the pad from there as it goes across the carpet. And the secret to doing this is not to over wet. I mean, it takes a little bit of practice to really get the balance of how much you apply, but once you get the hang of it, it is so simple, so easy, and then you don't have to. And normally I don't do any pre-spraying at all, although if I do, it's usually just with a trigger sprayer anyway. And one of the advantages of that is you're not aerosoling anything into the air. And although the cleaning products I use have a health rating of 0, depending on what you're using, you can be aerosoling things into the air that could be quite, over time particularly, harmful to you. But I don't aerosol anyway, but what I am cleaning with has a health rating of 0. And the NanoMAAX, which is what I clean with here, it's made of 97% food grade plant-based ingredients, and it also has a plant-based anti-resoiling protector called AFT, which is part of the cleaning process as well. So it's all very beneficial to achieving very good results. And it's also very economical to use. It'll clean as little as 1 ounce per gallon, although I normally use 2 ounces anyway. It's very inexpensive, even though I pay more in Canada, because that's where I am, than if you were in the US. But the cost of using your cleaning products is a very negligible part of your cleaning expenses. So you should always be choosing the best quality professional grade products, because that's not you don't really save anything if you're mixing up your own products, as it were, and then you run into the risk of, if you are asked for whatever reason to produce an SDS sheet for something you've mixed up, then you've got a problem. And it can be a serious one. And there's no need. And know that the guys that are making these products and selling them aren't in it just to steal money from you. They're in it to earn a living and to provide a really good service. And yes, they will answer your questions and give you advice, and they're not there to take advantage of you, no matter what you may have heard from anybody else. That's just a silly thing to say. So I'm making pretty good time, aren't I? So what do you say? I think we'll I will stop the video now, though. I guess I will do nothing more to show. Actually, no, you want to see the pad. Okay. Let's have a look. I don't think it'll be very soiled. Let's have a look, see. A little bit. Not too bad. But you know what? I'm going to run over the traffic areas in this room with this B-side. Just because. I don't expect to pick much up, but might as well, eh? This was where the most obvious soiling was, of anywhere was right in this entry of this bedroom. So I guess the second bedroom was hardly used at all. And obviously there was a bed right here. But this pathway over to the bathroom showed a little bit of soiling. Okay. And we'll take a look at that B side. Yeah, there's hardly anything on there, so I pretty much got it all up with the first side of the pad there. Okay, well, there you go. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.